Good afternoon, students. In continuation of reaction mechanism, in previous lectures, we have completed about the substitution reactions and also we have started about the some portion of addition reactions. Today, again, we are starting from the addition reactions. Addition reactions are the important reactions of unsaturated compounds. Most commonly, substrates are alkene, alkyne, carbonyl compounds, etc. Addition reactions are broadly classified into three major categories. These are electrophilic addition, free radical addition, and nucleophilic addition. Today we are focusing on the reactions of alkenes, and alkenes generally showing electrophilic addition reactions. Alkenes are unsaturated and these are the source of pi electron cloud. Hence, alkenes are act as a nucleophiles and react with the electrophile. Hence, most of the addition reactions of alkenes lie under electrophilic addition reaction. The first very common example is addition of dihydrogen. Alkenes react with the hydrogen in the presence of variety of metal catalysts to form alkanes. The most commonly used catalysts are nickel, palladium or platinum. These are considered as the heterogeneous catalyst, and also nowadays we are using the Wilkinson catalyst, which is a homogeneous catalyst. Wilkinson catalyst is the complex compound of the rhodium. Its IUPAC name is tris triphenyl phosphine rhodium 1 chloride. These are some examples of addition of hydrogen with alkenes. This is ethene converted into ethane, propene converted into propane. This is hex-1-ene converted into hexane. These are the catalysts. The very important industrial use of this reaction is you have already studied in the basic classes in class 11th. This reaction is used to convert the vegetable oils into the Vanaspati ghee. You know that vegetable oil containing the unsaturated fatty acids and their esters, and the Vanaspati ghee are saturated fatty acids and fatty esters. Addition of halogen. Alkenes react rapidly with the chlorine and bromine in a non-nucleophilic solvents, that is a non-polar solvents, to form vicinal dihalides. The following are some specific example of reaction. This is the butene react with chlorine and convert it into 2,3-dichlorobutane. This is vicinal dihalide. Vicinal stands for the halogens are a close vicinity of each other. This is but1ene react with chlorine and form 1,2-dichlorobutane. This is bromine react with the cyclohexene to form 1,2-dibromocyclohexane. The transform. When bromine is used for this reaction, it can serve as a test for the presence of unsaturated. If we add bromine, which is a red brown in color, to an alkene or alkyne, the color of bromine disappears instantly. So this reaction forms the basis of test of unsaturation. What is the mechanism of addition of halogen? In step 1, generally halogen react with the double bond and form the halonium ion. This is a cyclic halonium ion. And another step, this halide ion react from the opposite side of the halonium ion and form the 1,2-dihaloalkene. So this is called anti-addition because the one side is the path is blocked and from the opposite side these nucleophile attacked on that carbon. Now we are starting about the next very common example of addition of hydrogen halides in alkene. You very well know about the Markovnikov's rule. Hydrogen halides, these are HI, HBr, HCl, HF, add to the double bond of alkene to form alkyl halides. The order of reactivity of HX is HI is greater than HBr, then HBr is greater than HCl, and HCl is greater than HF. This is the general scheme of the reaction. This is the alkenic compound HX, hydrogen halide. Addition at that point takes place. The 1 pi bond converted into 2 sigma bonds and the haloalkanes are formed. The very common example is ethene react with the HX. X stands for the halogen and the formation of 1 haloethane. The addition of HX to an unsymmetrical alkene could conceivably occur in two ways. In practice, however, one product usually predominates. For example, the addition of HBr to propene, here you can see this is propene, react with HBr. This HBr can add at that site at double bond, and there are two ways, the formation of 2 bromopropane as well as formation of 1 bromopropane. But Actually, in practice, 2-bromopropane is a dominating compound and very little amount of negligible amount of 1-bromopropane is formed. Again, see next example. This is 2-methyl propene react with HBr. This HBr add at that double bond, and there is a possibility of formation of two products, tertiary butyl bromide when Br attacked on that carbon and H on that, and isobutyl bromide when Br attacked on that carbon and H on that carbon. In practice, the major compound will be tertiary butyl bromide and very little amount of isobutyl bromide is formed. Consideration of these many examples like this led the Russian chemist Vladimir Markovnikov in 1870 to formulate what is now known as Markovnikov's rule. One way to state this rule is to say that in addition of HX to an alkene, the hydrogen atom adds to the carbon atom of the double bond that already has the greater number of hydrogen atoms. You can see in the previous examples. Here, this hydrogen atom attacked on that carbon which already has greater number of hydrogen. Here the number of hydrogens are 2, while here the hydrogen atom is 0. In this previous example, propene, the H attacked on that carbon. Here the number of hydrogen at double bond is 2, while here is only 1. So now, what is the mechanism of addition of hydrogen halide? This is alkenic compound HX. This double bond shifted towards this H because H acquiring partial positive charge because halogens are more electronegative. These electrons are withdrawn towards the halogen and this double bond shifted towards this hydrogen. This is a rate determining step and the formation of carbocation. See here, carbon acquiring the positive charge. The pi electron clouds of alkene form a bond with a proton from HX to form a carbocation and a halide ion. Now this halide ion react with this carbocation and the formation of alkyl halide takes place. So see here, the important point is carbocation is formed. So now the modern statement of Markovnikov rule. In the ionic addition of an unsymmetrical reagent to a double bond, the positive portion of adding reagent attaches itself to a carbon atom of a double bond so as to yield the more stable carbocation as an intermediate. See here, this is propene, this is HBr, this H when attacked on that carbon, secondary carbocation is formed. When this H attack on that carbon, primary carbocation is formed. According to stability factor, secondary carbocation is more stable, hence this secondary carbocation is formed and this bromide ion in fast step attack on that carbon and the formation of 2-bromopropane takes place. Indirectly, Markovnikov rule related to basically the relative stability of carbocation. Now the next example is the addition of water and alkene. The acid catalyzed addition of water to the double bond of an alkene is a method for the preparation of low molecular weight alcohols. The reaction also follows Markovnikov addition of water across the double bond. See here, this is the reaction. This is alkene, this is water, acidified water. Generally acid used are dilute sulfuric acid or dilute phosphoric acid. This HOH attack on that carbon and the formation of alcohol takes place. For example, the hydration of 2-methyl propene, this HNOH attack on that carbon and the formation of tertiary butyl alcohol takes place. You see here again the reaction follows Markovnikov rule because OH ion of water attack on that carbon while H attack on that carbon. Now what is the mechanism? Step 1. The alkenes are react with this acidified water and the protonation of alkene takes place and the formation of carbocation. If there is a possibility of more than one carbocation is formed, then more stable carbocation will be favorable. This is the tertiary carbocation. Now this tertiary carbocation react with water and this lone pair of oxygen attack on that carbon and the formation of this intermediate, and finally the loss of proton and the formation of alcohol. One complication associated with the alkene hydrations is occurrence of rearrangements because the reaction involves the formation of carbocation in first step. For example, formation of 2,3-dimethyl 2-butanol as a major product when 3,3-dimethyl 1-butene is hydrated. This is 3,3-dimethyl 1-butene. As a simple rule, HOH addition here takes place and this, see here, 3,3-dimethyl 1-butene. If water add on that carbon and that carbon, this product would not be expected. But here, this product will be the major product. The reason is only that the carbocation undergo rearrangement. Secondary carbocation is formed due to shifting of this methyl. Tertiary carbocation is formed.